They say it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And I tell you what a finish that was. Before I get started, I wanted to say fantastic respect to both sets of fans, Wolves and Tottenham, for paying real respects to the Armistice Day, Remembrance Day, and it was really well played as well by the bugler. Fantastic, as from both sets of fans, you have to say that. Yeah. Right, when I get on to the game, Magic, how are you feeling after that?
I feel magic. That was absolutely brilliant, David, and of course they know more. And that goal at the end, was unexpected, but I deserved the win, the 2-1.
Deserved it, Stan. Sensation.
Well, the first 2 minutes and you get a goal up, and you think, my God, what's going to happen? But tenacity, and they kept going and going, and then we had the equaliser, and you think, okay, we'll settle for the draw, and then all of a sudden, whish bang, wallop, and it's in the back of the net. And what good fun.
What good fun. I mean, like, Wolves suffered late heartbreak last week against Sheffield United in the rain, a penalty that wasn't. And, Tottenham have had their own issues in which they're a fantastic... Let's make no thing... Tottenham are a great side. They've got some great players. Yep. They've lost a few, obviously from the week. They started really well. Wolves are sort of like we're cold coming out the game. It's a goal that Wolves will be disappointed with in the second minute. But it's a tapping really from 6 yards, from inside the 6 yard box. But after that, it was pretty much Wolves. I mean, I looked at the stats at half-time. Wolves had 8 shots, 1 on target. Tottenham had 1 shot, 1 on target, the goal. And the stats at the end, I think we've had something like 17 shots to their 6, 4 on target to their 2, and 2 of those on target came in the last 7 minutes. We deserved at least a point from what we were doing, and to be honest, on the balance of play, we deserved the win.
We deserved the 3 points, David, and I told you at the beginning that beat them, didn't I? They got to get 2-1, but it was 2-1, but I think if they'd got the full team on, we'd have still beat them.
Absolutely.
And we'll end up in the top 4, as I told you before.
You still believe in that?
Yeah, do you?
Dad.
A lot of people do anyway, because they come up and shake my hand, so we'll be in the top 4.
Okay. Well, Dad, what did I say the score was going to be?
Oh, you was right with that too, what I give you that.
You give me that. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. The story of the game, as I say, early goal from Tottenham. After that, they had probably more possession, but we did more with it. Problem was we couldn't put the ball in the net. Going into added time, the goal, Sarabia, where has he been? When he was brought here, he was told that he was going to provide goals and assists. Well, he's come on, he's provided a goal, which was a great finish and a nice chip ball, fantastic finish. And then it's the assist for the goal. And Lemina's made that run. Lemina, his engine is incredible. The run is fantastic. The substitutions by Gary O'Neill today, every single one came in. And Tommy Doyle for that last goal, whilst Tottenham were dillying and dallying, he makes a positive forward pass. It comes in. Sarabia knocks the ball in. Lemina, the run is fantastic, and he finishes it. What a finish, Stan. What a finish. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Touchdown, and the crowd goes wild.
And you all look at the screen, is there going to be a VAR? And there was none today at all.
Well, they did look. They froze it on the screen, but he was well onside. But yeah, we're coming out all smiles. So disappointed last week. But this week, it goes into the international break, and it's 3 points on the board, and Wolves have scored a 91st and a 90+7 minute goal to win the game. And if you're a Tottenham fan, really, if you're an honest Tottenham fan, I'm sure that you can say Wolves deserved it.
I like to say, David, that friend of yours from Tottenham, I told him we was a better team, and we beat them 2-1, and I told him.
You're on about Chris Cowling.
Your friend David, Chris Spurs fan.
And he's a great...
He's a nice fella, don't get me wrong. And a nice Spurs team, but we was a better team altogether, and I told him that when we
And it happened.
And it happened.
Don't ever argue with that. So, Sensation, your performance rating to start with?
A good 8.5.
8. So you're going to go 8.5?
8.5.
Happy Sensation. Your performance rating, Dan?
9.
It's a 9.
I'd rather give him a 10, but 9 will do.
I'm going to give it...
Top 4, I'll give it a 10.
Okay, we could be waiting a while, yeah. I'm going to give it a 9 as well. I think overall, we deserved it. It's pushing that. The only thing was missing was we could have probably won by more and probably deserved to have won by more in the end. And obviously the sleepy at the start, but we showed tenacity, as you say. We showed character. We showed fight. We showed a lot of quality, a lot of belief, and they kept going. And this is a team that keeps going and keeps believing. And if you keep going and you keep believing, you get your results.
Yeah, you certainly do, David. I told you to believe, don't I?
We do believe. Anyway, Sensation, your LEAMORE Windows man of the match.
None of the goal scorers, although they deserve it. I'm going to Gomez.
Joe Gomez, why?
Why? All over the place.
He was here, he was there, he was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he took the game to them, basically. That's what I like, as you know. Don't let them settle on the ball, get into them, and that's what he did. And that, for me, is a good man.
And you know, Tottenham started by high-pressing Wolves and forcing Wolves in mistakes. Wolves turned it around and we was forcing them back into making mistakes. Your LEAMORE Windows man of the match, Dad?
Lamina. I'd like to give every one of the Wolves team number 9 anyway.
But you're going to give it to Mario Lamina?
No, but I'd like to give it all to them 9. All of them. Because they all played brilliant.
Well, I'm going to give it to Mario Lamina. He's got an engine on him. Yeah. What a player he is. He kept going. He made that run at the end, 97th minute. Been on the pitch all thing, and he finishes it off. What a player. And you can't take it away. But I do want to say well done, Gary O'Neill, for the way he's got the team playing. Yeah. We're starting to see an identity. This is a Wolves team we can all believe in. Yeah. And I think, you know, we can believe, and I think we're a good side. And I think with a couple of nice, smart additions, we could be even better, can't we?
And what we're going to end up in? Top? What you reckon?
Well, Dad, I'll wait judgment on that because, you know, I know you're saying top 4, we're a long way off, but who knows if we can perform. Anyway, absolutely fantastic here from myself, Sensation and Magic.
Always Wolves.
Always Wolves.